the light.
What? I don't want me somewhere.
You cigarette?
Oh, this, no.
Yeah, with all due respect, I have no interest in breathing any second-hand smoke. Besides, I believe state law prohibits smoking on train and subway platforms.
Let me guess. A lawyer.
Yeah, and a good one too, so I recommend you not violate state law in front of me.
They doth protest too much, methinks.
Lay off it.
I didn't want a light, okay? I'm saving it. It's my last one.
My apologies, but I couldn't help overhearing. You're saving your last cigarette. May I assume you're quitting the habit?
I guess you could say that.
Congratulations, and have faith, dearie. I will pray for your success.
Yeah, those things will kill you.
It's running late again, so just tuck the kids in and kiss them goodnight for me. Could please make their lunch for tomorrow? Stephanie likes her sandwiches cut into triangles, but I'm sure I do know that, honey. Honey? Damn, no signal down here. Excuse me, do you any chance have a cell phone I can borrow for a few moments?
Yeah, I usually get reception in the subway. Hold on.
I'm not exactly sure when mine went dead and so I don't know how much my message my husband got any luck?
That's odd. Can't seem to find it.
Usually I keep mine in my coat pocket, but well, okay, I can see them in my coat right now. Sorry. It's alright. I just want the kids to hear me say goodnight to them before bed.
Children are a heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. How many children do you have, dearie?
2.
I'm sure he'll tell them for you.
Did anyone happen to see a payphone anywhere in the station?
Payphone down here? Yeah, right.
What about upstairs?
Dearie, don't worry about it. It sounds like your husband is an expert at this kind of thing.
He is. I just want the kids to hear me say goodnight to them on the machine before bed.
That'll be a long distance call.
Maybe I'll get home in time to see them. Ben had a little league game. My husband sometimes takes them out for ice cream afterwards. Maybe Stephanie won't fall asleep in the car. Does anyone know when the next train comes?
Should be any minute. I mean, I just missed a train when I got here, and that was like... My watch has stopped.
Mine too. It's alright. I'll go back up the street now.
I think I lost him. Don't talk, son. Catch your breath.
I don't see anyone coming.
Good. When's the next train?
Should be soon.
Were you running from someone?
I was at an ATM when some guy pulled a knife on me. He told me to give him my money, but I took off. I cut through Hyde Park and came down here.
Hyde Park.
Hyde Park. As in London. Yeah, that can't be true.
Why not?
Because we're in Newcastle.
Newcastle? No, that's not possible. This is London.
Well, it's Liverpool. How? Scotland. I teach English and European literature at Edinburgh University. And where do you think we are?
The other sisters and I were vacationing in Rome. I've wanted to go there all my life. I was sat in my room researching the cathedrals we were going to visit tomorrow. I believe I dozed off.
This doesn't make any sense. I was walking to the bus stop talking on my cell phone. I mean, maybe I wasn't paying close enough attention, but I'm sure I never entered a subway station.
Jojo, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
If you have something to add to this conversation, then please do so.
Are you sure you want my contribution?
I mean, you were here when I first arrived. You must know where we are.
Well, we're in a subway station that somehow connects several different places, including a hospital in Manchester. Don't you think that's odd?
This is crazy. It must be a dream or something.
I'm not dreaming. I ran through Hyde Park. I know that for a fact.
That's right. You escaped a mugging, Sonny. Have you checked your wallet?
My wallet? What's that got to do with anything?
Check your wallet, son.
All my money gone? What? This doesn't make any sense.
Maybe you didn't escape. Consider that.
So what does that mean? She heard the poor man has been robbed. Show some compassion.
That still doesn't explain where we are or how we all could have gotten here.
The only way he could have taken my money is if he stabbed me. So how does that work then? Did Did he stab me? Then what am I, dead?
We're all dead.
Yeah, that can't be true. I think I'd remember if I just died.
After you die, you go to a train station. That's ridiculous. Well, they do say the Lord works in mysterious ways.
No, this is ridiculous. I need to get back home to my family and away from you people. I'm going to find a payphone, even if that means going back up to street level.
You won't find one.
People who've been clinically dead or resuscitated claim to see a bright light at the end of a tunnel.
When's the next train coming?
It's clever thinking. I hadn't thought about that.
So you're going to accept, without proof, that we're dead, and that the afterlife is a train station? Yeah, I would. I'm not convinced beyond reasonable doubt that we're all dead.
Spoken just like your kind.
Well, just look at the evidence.
What evidence?
Stopwatches, phones with no reception. How do we all get to the same station from so many different places? Why didn't I put some clothes on, for Pete's sake?
All circumstantial. I'm still not convinced.
It doesn't matter if you're convinced or not. We're all still dead. We all are.
Why do you believe him?
She's been brainwashed. I know what this is. It's some kind of government experiment.
Hey, let's not do conspiracy theories here. She may be telling the truth.
She was here before me.
So you knew this when we all got here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you withheld that information from us? How dare you?
She is not to blame for our passings.
Yeah, what was you supposed to say? Oh, nice to meet you. And by the way, you're recently deceased.
You wouldn't have believed her.
I don't believe her. Yeah, maybe this is all a bad dream. I knew I shouldn't have stayed at the office so late last night. I'm getting out of here and calling a cab.
There's no way out.
What?
No stairs up to street levels, just stairways down to the platforms.
That can't be possible. How did we get in then?
We're dead, doesn't matter. Our spirits, well, whatever we are, we're all supposed for a reason. I assume we can materialize upstairs, so it's that effect.
But my kids, how will they?
There, dearie. Their father loves them and we'll get them through this.
That's not the point. If we're dead, then I'm never going to see them again. As it is, I haven't been there from them since my husband was laid off. I missed the past 4 years of their lives. I know I'm going to miss the rest.
I'm sure they know you love them.
But I haven't been there for them. What kind of parent have I been?
Ah, so we passed an hour and now we're into Gill. Wait me when the train comes.
Try to provide for them best you can. You've done nothing wrong.
I mean, your family needed money to get by, and you took care of that, I assume. What you did was honourable.
You don't get it, do you? You must not have kids.
I have a son. He's an engineering major at college. He's a good man. My wife and I, we're very proud.
2 daughters, both in high school. Sister, I'd like to make a confession. What is it, son? I don't regularly go to church, but I've done something terrible.
What are you doing?
If I'm dead, I'd like to get my sins off my chest.
Now, I'm not Catholic or anything, but isn't that something you're supposed to do before you die?
Well, given the circumstances, better late than never.
No, don't do it.
What now?
You don't want to go there. It's only going to make this place worse.
One moment, son. Dearie, please tell me what's bothering you. What's her problem?
Something's troubling her.
Probably withholding more information from us. She obviously knows more about this place.
Why must everyone be a hostile witness to you?
How old do you think she is?
Early 20s, I'd say.
Poor parents. No one wants to see their children die before then.
I can't just leave my car out there, stuck in the mud like that.
If I'm home like my father will kill me, then he'll kill you. No, it's not fair.
How a tow truck can get down there in this weather? You're wasting my car.
Once you take me home, you can go back there. And I'm sorry my parents have strict curfew with yours. At least it's not raining in here. They don't deserve to be here this young.
They are here.
Should we tell them where here is?
They'd be better off not knowing.
Are you serious? They have the right to know as much as we do. Do you?
She won't say much about this place, but I think I've got to calm down. I see we have new arrivals.
We're debating whether to share our predicament with them.
They will learn it when the time is right.
one's watching us. Or am I just being kind? I think they are watching us. Excuse me, do you know when the next train comes?
Is there anything we can help you with, dear?
No, nothing. Trying to get home.
Yes, sister. My boyfriend and I got in a little car trouble. Embarrassing story, really. But I need to get home soon. Do you know when the next train will get to... What's the closest station to my house?
I don't know.
Don't the nearest one? There has to be one. Why else would we have come down here?
Have you ever been on a tube before? I mean, is there even a station near us in our town or anywhere near us in Derbyshire?
You have a point. Excuse me, sister. Could you tell us which way the next train goes?
Which way? Which way?
Now that's an enigmatic inquiry. We were going to get on the next train without knowing where it was going.
What do you mean you don't know where it was going?
It's a little complicated.
A little complicated. That trains are running out of here and we don't even know where it goes.
Our only way out.
Well, as I see it, Viola tells that train can only be heading to 2 different places.
Oh yeah? And what are those, smart guy?
Well, accepting our question what we think it is, the train either goes up or down.
Or down. What does that mean?
Nothing. Ignore what he's saying.
What are you people talking about?
Up or down?
What a crappy way to end the night. First my car rolls down the hill, and now I'm stuck here with you wackos. All I want to do is take my girlfriend home.
I don't think you're getting me home tonight.
Sweetie, don't say that.
So what?
The rain came unexpectedly. I knew the brake was on, but
The brake was held off the ground and get muddy so fast.
it's all right. There's nothing you could do.
I wasn't supposed to let anything happen to you. I promised. Father's definitely going to kill me now.
No, he won't.
How could you miss a hill? Were you drinking?
No.
We do not drink.
Leave the kids alone. This can't be easy on them. Sorry, you must know the underage drinking statistics.
Look, all I wanted to do was take my girlfriend out for our anniversary. I don't plan on my car sliding down a hill and crashing.
Your anniversary?
Yeah, 8 months. So, it's true, right? We're really...
I'm afraid so.
That's why the 2 of us aren't soaked, right?
You're pretty bright for your age, you know. You seem to have news better than so many adults around here.
Thanks, I guess.
You know, there's no one else here.
Probably. So what happens next?
Excuse me?
The train. Which way is it going? Up or down?
We haven't determined that yet. How ironic. When I was at Dante's Divine Comedy, my students last term, I never expected I'd experience it so soon.
There's not a single clue anywhere here. Not on any of these walls. How are we supposed to know?
That's what she's not telling us. You know which way the train goes.
No.
You're withholding information again. You know which way the train's heading. That's why you haven't gotten on board yet.
You mean she knows it's going to hell, so she won't get on?
Clear case to me.
So really going to down there?
No, I don't know where the train goes.
Sister, I'd like to make my confession now, please. Go ahead, son. I work for an insurance company in the accounting department. I know what you think. The industry is known for ripping people off. That being said, I came across an error of £25,000 in the company's favour. I told my supervisor about it, but he didn't want to hear it, so he brushed me off. If the company didn't want to acknowledge its existence, well, I thought I could. You see, my oldest daughter starts uni next year, and with tuition being what it is,
You embezzled it.
I transferred the money to my bank account and it worked. A few days went by and no one seemed to notice.
Thou shalt not steal. Even I know that's a commandment, not just a law.
But I transferred it back this morning. I felt awful about what I did. I felt dirty, like a criminal.
Hate to break it to you, but what you did qualifies you as one.
But I gave it back. I checked my account balance after work. The money wasn't there anymore. It was back. I gave it back.
It's still a crime.
You did correct your sin. Perhaps in God's eyes you will be forgiven. Is that enough to change the direction of the train? I'll admit I wasn't always there for my kids, but I do love them. Why should I be doomed for hell?
Oh, ask her. She has the answer.
I told you I don't. I don't know where the train goes.
Yet you refuse to get on.
Please, have some mercy on her.
Missed the last train. Dozed off. But I was getting on, no matter which way it was going.
Don't you want to know which way?
Sonny, I've lived my life. Spent the end of it in a hospital bed with cancer. I'm ready to move on. Could be heaven, could be hell. I'll tell you, I've seen hell. I fought in the Falklands. A friend of mine stood a landmine near me. A piece of shrapnel hit me in the leg. Gave me this limp. My fighting days are over. Yeah, I killed people. Some of them innocent. Some of them guilty of no more than serving their country like I was. I've lived a clean life. Been a good husband, father, grandfather. I've made good on that. Started up a business, done volunteer work. So maybe I'll go to heaven. But I'm prepared for the worst. So that way, if the train does go to heaven, I'll be pleasantly surprised.
You don't want to know.
Sonny, I've lived my life, and there's nothing I can do to change that. You young folks don't have that privilege. Bet you that's why she won't get on the train.
She's scared, that's it.
Don't you see? There's nothing we can do. That train goes somewhere. But no one knows for sure which way. What if it goes to hell?
But what if it doesn't?
But what if it does?
Okay, look. I may not know much about this stuff, but we do have a nun here. Doesn't that mean like we're going to heaven for sure?
Well, Sonny, when I was your age, I did some things I'm not proud of. In Catholic school, I was a real hooligan.
I don't know what that means, but aren't you like in with God or something?
Who knows? I'd cheated on tests, taunted my teachers, threw rocks through windows, even shoplifted bubblegum. Since then, I have served the Lord, so yes, I believe I have made peace with him.
And you're content with the possibility of going to hell?
If that's what the Lord has in store for me, then yes, but I believe that's not the case.
She says we're going to heaven, so it must be. We have a nun here.
We also have a lawyer here.
Go to hell.
There's 50-50 chance.
What is your problem with me?
My wife recently filed for divorce.
Okay, blatant stereotyping. I'm not a divorce attorney. I'm a prosecutor.
No wonder you treat us all like criminals.
So what happened, Professor?
Well, you see,
You had an affair, didn't you?
with one of my students. She was a graduate student, a consenting adult.
That doesn't make it right.
I know, but my marriage hasn't exactly been working out. Ever since my son left for college, my wife and I just grew more distant. And then there was this girl.
And your wife found out.
For all we know, she could have killed him and sent him here.
I know I did was wrong, but it's not a crime. Don't I deserve some happiness?
You complete the unholy trinity. Stealing, killing, and now adultery?
We are so screwed.
Moments ago, you were convinced we were going to heaven. Not so convinced now. What are you hiding?
We shall let the Lord, and not each other, judge our actions.
Look, I know I made a major transgression, but otherwise I'm a pretty decent person.
We get it. You were dedicated to your son, your job, your students, maybe a little too dedicated to one of them perhaps, but
Those in glass houses shall not throw stones.
Stop it.
Why don't you take history of us?
Please stop.
it's no one else's business.
Stop it.
Oh, pleading the fifth, I see. Are you ready to apprentice these to the rest of us to hell?
Shut up, both of you. Now do you get it? I don't know where the train goes because of this. Is this person good? Is that person bad? There's no way anyone can figure out which way the train goes if you keep fighting with each other. I've been here and I've seen enough people go through exactly what you're doing. And still no one figures out which way the train is going. How can they get on without knowing?
She's right. The lost folks wouldn't stop yapping like you folks. I wanted nothing to do with it, so I took a nap. None of them had the decency to wake me up. Good, bad, who cares? Just get on the train and move on, I say.
Have you noticed that we've all done something we're not proud of, but I mean otherwise we seem to be relatively decent people.
A dichotomy, so to say.
A what?
Dichotomy. Because there's two sides which are contradictory. That's it. Train stations have two sides, two platforms. We can't see the other side because of that wall there.
Well, there's got to be something over there.
Since when were you the expert on the afterlife?
Hear me out. Whichever way the train on this side goes, the train on that side must go the other way.
Wait, so you're saying if the train on this side goes to hell, then the one on the other side must go to heaven?
Or vice versa. There was another flight of stairs up there. I mean, maybe it goes to the other platform.
So you're suggesting that we send someone over to the other platform and try and figure out where they're going?
Exactly. If we know where they're going, then we know where we're going.
So, who do we send?
Not you. You don't think they're bound for heaven.
And we don't want them thinking they're bound for hell. So I guess you'll stay here still. No offence.
None taken. I have faith we're on the correct side.
An expedition. Sounds fun. Wake me when the train comes.
I'll go.
Oh no, you won't.
I'll be okay.
You're not coming alone. I'm staying put.
I can take care of myself. Besides, it's not like anything can happen to me. We're dead, remember?
Look, I'll go over.
But you're not going anywhere with my girl.
Look, I know the way. I'll go, alright?
I'm not getting on this train without you. Just come back. Please. Promise.
Sorry about that. He's a bit overprotective.
It's alright. Just go get information. Try not to give too much away about us. Then come back.
You won't like what you find.
You're not being helpful.
My boyfriend means well. He really does. He just wants to hold on so tightly because I'm leaving for uni in a few months and he isn't. I'm hoping I'll go and we'll painlessly drift apart in time. But then I feel awful because I think I'm leading him on. I want to be on my own, find my own life next autumn, but I don't know how much time it may be without him. I'm afraid he'll be devastated, and the last thing I want to do is hurt him. Does this make me a bad person?
No worse than the rest of us. You have to be true to yourself, even if that means moving on when others don't.
That's why you're confiding in me.
I get the feeling you're a good mum. Does anyone know when the next train comes?
Soon, dearie. Soon.
Is something bothering you?
No, but it was.
Just seem a little stressed, that's
Hey, give that back.
all. Why, are you hiding something?
Remember, innocent until proven guilty.
Interesting, because it looks like she's taking notes on us.
What?
Why would she be doing that?
I'm just trying to figure out who you people are, to see if you're different than us over there.
Over there? You mean you're from the other side?
You're from the other side. Is my girlfriend okay?
I haven't met her, but I saw the two of them go up as they came down.
You say you came here to see if we're different from you. Why?
Same reason you sent them, I guess. Find out which way our train goes.
You don't know.
No, we were hoping you would.
Funny sense of humour. Good puzzle you got there. I hope the next train comes soon so I can finally rest in peace.
You seriously don't know which way your train goes?
We're just a bunch of dead people who might be good or bad. Same boat as you, I guess.
Yeah? Damn it. They don't know. How are we supposed to?
Alright, sister. They'd love to know you're over here. We've got a firefighter from Sheffield. He died in a fire after saving 2 kids and a family dog.
Ooh, that's good.
Sorry, you shouldn't read it that way, but he cheated on his income tax. We've got a lawyer too, but he seems kind of sleazy.
Sleazy. Opinionates maybe, not sleazy.
That almost sounds like a compliment.
He's bragging about how many people he saved from jail time, but they don't sound like high-class citizens if you catch my drift.
A defense attorney.
Yeah.
Let me talk to him, then I'll tell you which side's going to hell.
Oh, that's it. He lost a big case, all because of the defense attorney.
I was trying a drug dealer. He was selling to kids. I knew he was clearly guilty. I'm sure the judge knew it. I'll even bet the jury knew it in their minds, but his lawyer blew holes in all my evidence. Said some of it was circumstantial, some inadmissible. He even made my best witnesses look unreliable on the stand. He got the jury to doubt the legality of the arrest warrant and enough reasonable doubt to acquit.
Couldn't you appeal? Or arrest him on a different charge or something like that? They do it all the time on TV.
I've been working on that. Late nights alone at the office, ordering takeout for dinner. Next thing I know, I'm here.
Do you think he choked?
I tried that case to the best of my ability. responsibilities.
No, on your food.
Yeah, maybe, I guess. My point is that he's free to roam the streets. He's gonna keep doing what he does. What if some unfortunate kids overdose and die because I couldn't get a guilty verdict? That will be on my head.
You did the best you could. The Lord will not fault you for that.
She's right. I doubt anyone here would blame you for it.
But I fought myself. The people trusted me to keep them safe by putting criminals behind bars. In this case, I failed.
Seems like we've all failed. Almost.
Yeah, that's just like us. I work in a greasy truck stop off the M6. The guys there, they grope me while I'm serving their food, but I grin and bear it because it pays the bills after my daughter's father left. But today, there was this one real pervert who just wouldn't get the hint that I wasn't interested, so I spit in his tuna bowl. I've always wanted to do it, but I've never been pushed far enough in my day. I mean, it must have been all the overtime. I was so cranky, falling asleep on my feet. The last thing I kind of remember was slipping down the back of the stairs and hitting my head. I mean, talk about bad karma, but I still have his dinner check in my pocket.
So which side is which? What kind of place is this?
I tried to tell you, but none of you would listen. You wouldn't have had to send anyone up there if you would just listen to me. But no, you blew me off. Don't listen to the crybaby.
She's right. Girls shouldn't be over there.
I've spent time on both sides of this awful place, and no matter which side I'm on, it's always the same. I listen to all of you confessing, feeling guilty about your lives, and I'm sick of it.
Then don't listen.
No matter how hard I try, there's no way to tune you all out. There's nowhere to hide, and with only this platform and that one there, there's nowhere else for me to go.
I disagree.
Oh yeah? Where else can I go?
On the train.
Nuh-uh. No way.
That's why we're here. That's what we're supposed to do. Wherever the train goes must be better than the uncertainty of this place.
Oh, so now you're a philosopher.
I'd rather take my chances staying put. I'm not getting on that train. You don't know my life. You don't know the pain that I've been through and caused. I can't imagine I have any chance of getting into heaven, so I must be going to hell. But I don't want to go there. But I can't seem to figure out which side will keep me away from that. You all discuss and argue and confess, and I've seen groups think they've figured it out. But as much as I want to believe them, I never buy it. What if they're wrong?
Figured it out. We're no closer than we were when I got here.
Please come back.
Why do you think you're bound for hell? I ran away from home when I was 16 years old because my parents wouldn't let me date this older guy. Said he was bad news. It turned out to be right, but I didn't listen, so I ran off with him. Bad move. We both got jobs at this burger bar to pay the rent. Almost a year later, I thought I was pregnant. Turns out I wasn't. But when I told him, he hit me and left, taking all of the money we had. He even told my boss I had been stealing from the cash registers when it was him doing it. I got fired. I had no job, no money, and nowhere to go.
Couldn't you go back home?
I wanted to, but I was young and stupid. I didn't think my parents would want to see me again. I said some really nasty things to them, so I couldn't go back. I lived on the streets for a couple years. Did so many bad things to get money, food, cigarettes. I was gonna give them up after this one, give it all up and straighten out my messed up life. Then I was here. I don't know how I died. Exposure, accident. What's worse is that I don't know if my parents know that I'm dead. And they definitely don't know that I'm sorry for what I did to them.
When was this?
2, maybe 3 years ago.
You've been here that long?
Hard to tell in this place, and it feels longer. It's always the same thing, over and over again, and I'm tired of having to relive my life story to every new group that comes through here.
There's only one way you can break that cycle, dearie. Come on the train with us.
I told you, I'm not getting on that train. I don't deserve to go to heaven, and I'm not going to hell.
Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me.
She's right. Oh, if this train really just goes to hell, we still don't know that for sure.
Yeah, we shouldn't.
She's right. I don't deserve to go to heaven either.
What makes you say that?
What happened wasn't your fault, dearie.
Yes, it was.
That's not what you said before. Was it indirectly your fault?
Yes.
The emergency brake on my car doesn't always stick. It's an old car. My dad kept bugging me to get it fixed. I could have taken it to the workshop at school or some of my friends probably been able to do it, but I just kept putting it off until, well, I practically forgot about it. I mean, what were the chances we'd be parked down there during some freak downstorm? I just can't help thinking that if the brake had held and I hadn't hit that tree or whatever, then I wouldn't have gotten us killed.
You can't know that for sure.
But I knew the brake didn't work. I didn't get it fixed when I could have. I know it might not have fixed the rain or the mud, but it might have saved our lives. So you see, it's all my fault. I got my girlfriend killed.
What? Why didn't you?
I'm so sorry.
If only I told you sooner.
But what are you talking about?
I don't think we can go to the same
But
home.
no, wait!
Let her go. Let her move on.
But I promised her I'd look after her. I promised. I can't forget that right.
Maybe we should all move on to wherever this train takes us. I think that's what we're supposed to do.
So what did you learn about the other side?
Different people, but same issues we have. Guess you already figured that out.
Yeah, I think I'm going to head back, but I'll check to see if your girl's okay.
You're going back? Does that mean you think that that side's the right one?
Well, I can't really tell the difference. I don't think I deserve eternal damnation, but I'd rather stick with where I first wound up.
W knows, but the W don't. So to speak.
I promised her.
We all make promises like that, in a variety of phrases. My wife was, till death do you part. I wrote that long before I wound up here.
But you to kill your wife.
Physically, no, but maybe I did emotionally. We all make choices in life, and sometimes those choices just take us too far off the tracks. In the end, all we're left is just a chance to reflect upon our lives. Have you ever noticed how effective humans are at punishing themselves?
I think that's the train.
Just like that? That's it? We have to decide right now? There's no way of knowing which way it goes.
Now do you get it? You can all do what you want. I'm staying here.
Wake up, Sarah.
Thanks.
You two get on. Not my girlfriend.
I'll stay with him. I think both him and I need some more time.
Suit yourself. I'm just glad I'm not missing this one.
Dearie, this is your chance to be free of reliving the doubt and the guilt.
I can't. I won't. What if?
And I will be there with you.
But what if it goes to?
If you can't have faith in God or this place, then have faith in me. I will go with you wherever the train goes.
Even if it goes to?
Even if it goes to.
You do that for me.
Just say you have faith.
No one's ever done anything like that for me. I don't know what to say.
I'll be with you, dearie.
It's a shame they won't join us.
It takes a little longer, for others to overcome their guilt and find their faith, I presume. Right, dearie?
I just hope they don't stay long and put themselves through the same hell I went through for 3 years.
What did you say?
I hope they...
No, after that, you said put themselves through hell. You don't think...
Do you mean that maybe this place is...
Well, I'll be.